is the Your Money Hour Show. I am your host, Dakota Grady. Welcome back. You need help with your personal finances? You're struggling? Let me help you. DakotaGrady.com is my website. You can also get a copy of my book, Financial Help, there as well. And if you need your taxes filed and your accounting done, check out the atdoc.com. That's the atdoc.com. I got you covered for personal finances, accounting, and taxes. So welcome back, Doug, to the show. And the last question I was asking you, basically, I need to clarify that. How have you seen money tear families apart in your business?
In two different ways. Lack of it can cause acrimony between family members because if someone's expected to say a loved one passes and all the family members are looking at each other as to who's going to take care of the services, and different ones are stepping up and different ones are holding back, that leads to dissension between family members because there may be one person that's the next of kin, but they don't have the resources, but the other person who has the resources may be wanting to, call the shots. And the next of kin has a problem with that. And then, and it just leads to bad situation. The other flip side of that is that someone does have resources, but they haven't properly named anyone to be the executive of the estate or whatever. And then it's a, kind of grab situation where people, one trying to advantage themselves over the other. So that on both sides, that can be a unfortunate situation, put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's transition to talk about your business, your culture. I've seen you guys work at your business for years, like literally years. Talk about how to get people to motivated to work at funeral home. I mean, help me understand that because it's not like going to 8, the regular 9 to 5, go clock in, do your job. It's like, no, you working weekends and evenings, right?
And look, I work every day that it is a day. If they add another day to the week, I'll be working that day too. But I have to say, it's more like a ministry. And fortunately, within our business here, we are a family. Everybody that works here is, to me, part of my family. And we got a group of people who kind of, it's hard to understand it, that, we come to work kind of looking to come to work to be with each other in our family setting. And I know our business is a business that is, considered solemn and very subdued, but we are kind of, we still laugh and smile and talk with folks and everything. And I think one of the best compliments I've ever had and that folks have given us or given our firm as a whole has said, I came in here and I was feeling down and I come in here with you all and I was expecting you all to be, somber and, scary or whatever. And you all, lift me up. Y'all just is pleasant and this, so that's what we want to be able to, to offer the folks. It is a time to reflect and a time to appreciate the and we want to be professional, but at the same time we want to try to uplift as well. So
Awesome.
Yeah. So, but as you said, most of my folks here have been here at least 10 years, 5 years, or several employees have been here I have three now that were here in the 60s.
Wow.
Yeah, and one that was in here that was here in the 50s. So
Wow.
so you know, we longevity, kind of stays with us, and that family atmosphere is something I'm determined that we always gonna keep.
Awesome. Family
Hmm.
culture. I like that because
Yeah,
people feel
yeah.
wanted and they feel like they belong.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true. And we extend that to the people that we serve. We wouldn't be here without the community that we serve, and the folks that we serve, you know, become our family as well. I can't tell you the countless times that, you know, instead of folks calling usually, the hospital is supposed to call, and let us know about someone passing. Folks will call me in the middle of the night, Doug, you know, mama passed, what I need to do, you know, and, you know, some folks could look at that as an inconvenience, but I look at it as a blessing because people trust me enough to be able to know that I'm going to try to do my best to try to take care of them. And they know my number is for anybody to have. So, so it's that's just the way I feel about it.
Yeah, I was surprised. I got your phone number. I'm like, wow, I was really blown away about that. Really was.
Oh, well, I'm I always believe in that being accessible. There's no wall for me to hide behind, and no buffer for anybody to have to come through to get to me. So
Cool. I like that. I like that. So, if anyone wanted to start a business, what are 3 or 4 tips you can tell them that they need to do to start a business?
get your business plan in soundly in mind. Make sure you got your financing situated. Make sure that in starting your business that you have your finances situated in a way that you can last and get your footing, while you may not be making any profits, um, and um, be open, pray about it, stay about it, um, dedicate yourself to what you're gonna do. You know, seek all the advice you can get. And some of it's gonna be good, some of it's gonna be bad, but some of it's gonna be, somebody gonna give you some wisdom out there if you're talking to people who have been where you are trying to go. You know, and so I guess that's about, because I wouldn't have been able to get this far without folks talking to me, mentoring me. You know, um, one of the things my father instilled in me and told me a long time ago, he said, "Son, you got to appreciate when people um, talk to you or try to pour some wisdom into you, because that ain't something they have to do." So I've always, you know, kept that in mind, and you know, and am thankful for everybody who has tried to do that in my life.
Mm,
Yeah,
I like that. So, business plan. Make sure you got your financing right, and then also have savings. Sound like have savings, right? Is it
yeah, 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 yeah. Mm,
very important to have savings in a business and personally?
yeah.
So, what are some of the challenges people can expect when they start a business? How can they overcome them?
Mm-hmm. The challenges that you're gonna have is establishing yourself in that community. Sometimes um, getting your name out there, getting folks to trust you. Overcoming that is just being consistent in what you do, and pushing yourself to get out there and be, on your game, and try to be there to, and learn all you can. And those would be the main things I could think of.
So in terms of getting your name out there, what do you think people can do to get them names out there, like in terms of marketing?
Well, now, so many people use, your your media platforms like Facebook, and it's different from the time when my folks came along, and even in my time, I'm I'm not necessarily a Facebooker, but I have other folks that do all, all of that. But you you have so many different avenues now that are immediately accessible to people that you might not have had before, where before you is just being in front of people and being this place and that place. A lot of times now you may not have to do that. Just get you a good name and keep what you do consistent in a way that you can build a fan base on your multimedia platforms and whatnot, and get folks to support you. So that's what I see now. That's a little different from my time.
I got you. Social media can help. So before we close, any final thoughts on business or even in life? You got the floor.
Appreciate the little things. Put yourself out there. Try to, again, learn all you can and expose yourself to things in that deal with your business in every level that you can. And you're gonna have some bumps and some bruises, but don't be afraid to try something new, and pray about it. For those of us who believe, I can't express enough how important it is to, ask the Lord to watch over you and guide you in what you're doing, and humble yourself and listen to him.
Awesome.
Some of the knocks and whatnot you're gonna get is him just correcting you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, thank you for joining us, Doug. And how can people find out about you real quick online? Your business.
wgwmortuary.com, and as well as you can just call us at any time. Watkins, Garrett, and Woods Mortuary, 864-242-1144.
Awesome.
And
awesome.
Well, you can ask to speak to me, and I'll talk to you.
Yes, sir. Well, Doug, thank you for your time. This is the Your Money Hour Show. Thank you for listening.
All right. Thank you, Dakota. I sure appreciate it.